name's Linda. I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and today we're making a card, or more than one card actually, doing 3 simple cards, and we're going to be using the Sailing Home. Now this is for the Stamping Around the World blog hop, and this is part of a PDF tutorial that I have on my blog. If you're going to have a look, there's a group of us that get together every month and we all make a project, and then if you place a qualifying order you get this free PDF sent to you. And I think there's about 10 different projects on there, and I used the Sailing Home this time, and I did a fancy fold card, but this time I'm doing something simple. So what we tend to do is whatever we used in our PDF tutorial we use again on our blog hop. So we're going to be using Sailing Home. I'm also just sneaking in this set, the We'll Always Be Friends, but I'm just using it for you for the birthday sentiment there, because the other one hasn't got a birthday sentiment on it. And I've got a few things that I've already got ready. So I'm using Basic Grey, Smoky Slate and Whisper White, and I've cut out the 3 bases here, and then I've cut out some layers. I'll put the measurements on my blog post, but they're 10 centimetres by 14.4 and 9.5 by 13.9, and we're going to be doing some stamping on our Whisper White. The rest of them are just going to be sticking down, so put that to one side. I've also done some stuff off of camera on the Basic Grey. I have cut out, I've stamped and I've cut out the small sailing boat and the anchor, and I've embossed that in silver. I'm sure you can see it's not actually a stamp that goes with the ship's wheel, so I've just cut this out, die cut it out in the Basic Grey, and then I've dabbed a bit of Versamark over it and covered it in some silver. I've not done the whole thing, just little bits of it. And then I've cut out lots of the rows. I've already stamped my sentiments onto just some strips of Basic Grey here. I've done 2 in silver and 1 in white. They're all embossed. So now we're going to do some stamping. So let's move these out of the way. I've brought in my piece of Whisper White, and I've got a little piece of graph paper here, and I've just put some little marks here on each corner, just so this can give me a little bit of guidance when I'm stamping. I've put an arrow in the centre, so that would be my centre. And I'm going to start with my Basic Grey. So when I stuck my image on my anchor, I didn't do a very good job of it, as you can see. So I have to try and ignore my image and just go by my stamp. I'm using Basic Grey, and I basically want to stamp all over the back. I'm just going to bring in my ruler, and I want to get my first one sort of in the middle. So I've lined my anchor up so I know that it's straight with the bottom of my mount, just because I know my image is not straight. So there's my first one. And then I'm just going to stamp alongside. So I've finished this one. It's not perfectly straight, but I am actually quite happy with it. And then I'm going to do exactly the same. This time I'm using the small sailing boat, and then I'm going to do that again with the compass. I filled this one in with some of the seagulls as well in between my boats. So when you're stamping a compass, there is a north, south, east, west, so try to get that the right way round. So I've got my layers here, and I'm actually just going to do some sticking down. So I'm going to stick all of my Whisper Whites onto my Smoky Slate. And now I'm bringing in my pre-prepared sentiments here, and I've cut these at 10.5 centimetres. So when you actually stick your layers on, this is going to go across the whole card like this. So the next thing I'm going to do is stick this layer onto my card base. Now I've stuck these all down. I'm bringing in the pre-prepared sentiments, and they all say the same. I'm going to decide what I'm going to put on what. So I'm going to have these like this, and then I've also got these little grey ropes that I've cut out, Basic Grey, and these are going to go along the edge as well. And so I'm just going to stick all of these down. These are going to be a tiny bit too long. I'm going to stick these down now. Often when I'm putting a card together, I decide that I don't like it. So I was sticking these down like so, and I decided they needed some more colour. So I brought a pop of colour in here. I've used a few different colours. Bermuda Bay, Coastal Cabana, and Mango Melody, I think this one is. And this is the only piece I had left. I only had a really tiny piece left. I've got some on order at the moment. I'm just going to arrange some of these behind the little elements I've got here, just to give that little pop. And I'm going to stick those down now. I've finished sticking everything down now, and I'm quite pleased with this. I'm really pleased I put these in because it's really giving it a nice pop of colour. I haven't put anything inside yet, but I'm going to put some Whisper White cardstock in there so it's easy to write on, and I'll probably do a little bit more stamping. If you go to my blog post, you'll be able to see what I've done. I'll put some photographs on there. So don't forget, this is for a blog hop, so if you go down into the description below, you'll see my link, and you can link to my post, and then you can hop along with everybody else on this great blog hop. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe to my channel.